So this one didn't came up to eat anything in the morning. What now? It's what, 11 something. And of course now we are imitating cows and sheep and and goats. She's not greatest of Lizzie. Greatest of all time, yeah, of course. Greatest at wasting my time, that she is. Yeah. Hopefully in the after, when we will have lunch, she will be willing to eat something. This week there were two interesting news articles published regarding, real estate market, or specifically apartments in Slovenia. So last year, so 2021, apparently 2/3 of the apartments that were sold in Ljubljana were bought with cash, no mortgages, no nothing, bought in a single deal, no loans and everything, no. So now you have to think about it, that there are several thousand people, if we are assuming that each apartment was bought by one person. Currently I cannot remember how many there were bought, but yeah, so there are still people that can buy upfront. With the money they have, no need for banks and so forth. And one of the reasons is also because yesterday another news article was published regarding how much money through different bonuses were received by medical personnel, doctors here in Slovenia during the COVID emergency. And so they released the list of 50 doctors that received the most bonuses in the 17-month period. Lizika, dajva, no. And on the bottom of the list, it was around 40,000 euros. And on the top of the list, guy received almost 85,000 euros. So this is just bonus for COVID, for all the working while they were exposed, working overtime and so forth. Lizika. We have already missed like 3 cycles in the intersection. Lizzie, griva, no? And mosquitoes are killing me. It has been, little bit raining, well, little bit rainy. Pridi, Lizzie, greva, deva. I have enough of this. Let's go. Yeah, they said that it will be raining. You can see everything is wet, but I would not call this raining. I would call it, very light shower. Tuki. And I know for a fact that quite a lot of those doctors or medical staff, they converted this money into real estate, individually or as a part of a group. I know of one case when several colleagues here in Ljubljana bought one derelict house, and they are now basically renovating it and will then flip it for much larger profit than just keeping money in the bank. And I assume that a lot of other doctors, or let's say pair, both are working as doctors, combined resources and bought such apartments. Tuki. None. Yeah. And then another news article that came out 2 days ago, it stated that officially in Ljubljana we have more than 20,000 empty apartments officially, but vast majority, if not all of these apartments, are actually rented. But of course, on the down low, on the black market, no taxes paid and so forth. And just last week, Mom told let's say a story of one of her acquaintances that she knows. It's not really a friend. So she's officially unemployed, and she is living in social housing, so control rent and so forth. She has welfare support from the state and everything. She has kids, so she also has she's receiving money for that. But this year or last year, one of her relatives' father died or something like that, I cannot remember, and left her a house. So, and to keep all the benefits that she has, they decided to officially transfer the said real estate to her sister. So on paper, her sister is living in this house, but in reality they are renting the house to others, and of course collecting money from them. So, and this person was then, talking, how how she is low on cash and so forth. But she has let's say several streams of revenue, official and unofficial. And then you are just wondering why you're not wondering, you basically know why the real estate situation is dire here in Ljubljana. When you hear such stories, on one hand you have people that can buy, and they are then, most likely will not live there, and they are just buying the apartments as a investment, or perhaps so their kids will inherit it one day. And then you have those that are officially living there, but of course they live somewhere else and they are renting the house or apartment and collecting additional money, of course, with no taxes paid. So yeah, not the best situation. So yeah, let's stop on this point. Oh yeah, and I forgot to notify you, just before I left for Austria, they destroyed this piece of greenery, the grass area, which was already, fenced in for some time now. Then they, put the gravel on. I was thinking that they will also put, asphalt, but nope. And seasons then, so more than 6 months, nothing has happened. They have even any, let's say ramp or whatever, nothing has been done. So yeah, but couple, what is this, let's say 15, 20 meters by 30 meters big greenery, greenery. I cannot call it lawn, I cannot call it green space. Grass area is gone. At least bees were happy, other insects. Now they don't have anything. And I'm just wondering if if the new owners had the right to to do this. Let's say, I don't know if this piece of land is actually allowed to be used for commercial purposes, because it's so close to the apartment building. Plus, when they put this fence all around this area, they have actually also Lizzie cannot die, no, she's once again eating grass. They also fenced in emergency exits from the school playground. So yeah, so if now there would be any, you know, kind of emergency, you have another fence that, you know, you officially cannot get out. Well, there's actually a hole in the fence there. Well, it's not merged together completely with the garage, but yeah. And our cow is slowly following me. Ay, 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 not that easy. Hopefully she will not throw up. Yeah, in the distance, just behind the school, you can see the monstrosity. 22 stories high. I still don't fathom how, you know, the city planners actually allowed such high structure, well, there are two towers, two buildings to go up, because, you know, everywhere else it's 13 stories. But yeah, you know, when you know a guy who knows a guy, everything is possible. So yeah, oh yeah, and now the raining started quite more than before. So let's stop on this point.